Zephyrs Sports Complex was a sea of purple as Whitehall held a purple out to honor the life of Mia Dew, a Whitehall student athlete that tragically lost her life in July of 2022. In what would have been her last regular season game as a senior with the Zephyrs, both Whitehall and Northampton came together to remember Mia, who played alongside not just her Zephyr teammates, but a lot of the Concrete Kids players as well. After taking a minute of silence for Mia, the battle would begin between two evenly matched teams vying for a higher seed in the EPC playoffs. 10 minutes in, it would be Whitehall striking first. This goal starting at the midfield with Kate Yadish. This lands perfectly timed for Ava Wells with speed to execute on the breakaway for the 1-0 advantage. That wouldn't last long because it only took 2 minutes for the Concrete Kids to respond with another well-placed ball. This one coming from Ariana Haywood. Olivia Aberchinski would get a good touch off the bouncing pass and tie this game up at 1 apiece into the second half. Here's where sticking with the play pays off. With 13:22 left to play, Sage Snyder hits 2 roadblocks, but the ball comes loose and she was ready for the strike to go up by 1, and once again, it wouldn't last long. The Concrete Kids respond 4 minutes later this time. Chloe Watson on the far side takes a shot from afar, and it sails over the head of Samantha Kern. 2-2 is where the score would stay through regulation and double overtime. Both defenses and goalies would put on a show as they play to a 2-2 draw to close out the regular season. These two teams were dead even coming into this game, both at 12-5 overall and both at 10-5 in the EPC. So it's really no surprise that this couldn't get done in regulation or double overtime. They both matched each other's intensity and aggressiveness, making this the perfect precursor for EPC playoffs, which begin this Saturday.
Our seniors are really excited that we get to continue our season after this, like just regular games. We get to continue into EPC and districts, and we just get to keep having fun with this team of ours that we have this year.
I'm sure Coach Bloom was telling them the same thing I told my girls all week, is this is going to have a district championship feel. It's going to have that playoff feel because the seeding implications are huge, and we want a hard game like this against a quality opponent. We don't want to go in after beating somebody that maybe is overmatched. So this was the perfect game, and probably for them as well.
At Zephyr Sports Complex, I'm Gwen Begley for the Service Electric Network.